Hello Capricorn, good afternoon you guys. Thank you for coming by. Capricorn, I'm here to do a birthday check-in message for you. Happy birthday to my Capricorn friends who've already celebrated. And for those of you where it's still to come, we still have about just over a week left in your birthday season. As I record this, it's the day of the full moon in your opposite sign of Cancer. In particular, this full moon is of special importance for yourself. I'm going to do a little bit of an astrology intro, not too much, and then I'll get into the general reading. I want you to keep in mind it's still a general reading though, so not everything I say is going to fit exactly the way I say it. Just take what does as it does, if it does, and leave the rest behind. So this full moon in Cancer, Capricorn, you know that Cancer is your opposite sign, but this full moon is sitting in exact degree opposition to the sun in your sign. The full moon is occurring at 21¼ degrees of Cancer. The sun is at 21¼ degrees of Capricorn. Why this is so interesting, Cappy, is because this full moon is happening on January the 13th, 2025. Now let me roll our story back a little bit to 2022. There was a full moon in Cancer at the end, 2 days before the end of the year in 2020. December the 29th, 2020, full moon in Cancer at 22 degrees. Partly why that's interesting is because on that same day, December the 29th of 2024, last year, we had a new moon in your sign in exactly the same degree as it was in 2020. Now, when that full moon in Cancer happened at the end of December in 2020, the Sun, Moon, Mercury, Saturn, and Pluto were all conjunct at that same degree in your sign. 22 degrees and 22 degrees of the full moon in Cancer. Again, an exact opposition. And then this time on December the 29th, a full moon in your sign at that same degree. What the heck is going on here? Anyway, Capricorn, why is that important? Well, it puts to end a cycle between you and Cancer energy, again, your opposite sign, which, yes, goes back to 2008 when Pluto first entered Capricorn. I know I promised I wouldn't talk about Pluto anymore, and I won't. But in 2022, when this was Cancer 2020, this was Cancer Capricorn eclipse season. So it sent off energy and Pluto is involved. So it was very much a destiny activating energy for you, Capricorn. I hope I'm not confusing you guys. Anyway, this full moon in Cancer truly, truly does bring an end not only to that Pluto transit through your sign for 16 years, but between December of 2020 and right now, everything that was unfolding was bringing you to this point. And that's for a very specific reason, which we'll see if it comes out in the cards. But destiny changing. Certainly things are unfolding in quite a magical way for you, Capricorn. All right, let's get into the reading. I'm going to start off with the Sacred Rebels Oracle deck. Remember what I said, just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. What's the overall energy for Capricorn heading into 2025? Big, bold vision, beautiful. Look how bright that is, Capricorn. And for me, what that's saying is to not edit your dreams, to not dial down what you think is possible for you. This is pulling in a lot of sun energy. It's so golden and illuminated, right? So allow what you imagine for your future going forward to be big, to be bold, to be brave, and mostly to be very, very optimistic. Don't try to paint it with a shady brush. Let's get another one for you. That's amazing. Big, bold vision. Number 15, for those of you where that means something. Interesting, actually. In the Major Arcana, no direct tie-in, but in the Major Arcana in Tarot, the Devil, your Major Arcana is number 15. And that's why I was saying to not edit it with a shady brush. Don't let the doubts or the fears or the past, because the past is over, influence the big, bold vision that you're getting right now. Very similar energy, Cappy. Look at that. Shock of the new. Now, it could be, well, definitely over the past 16 years with Pluto transiting through your sign, but since 2020, maybe it's a whole new world for you. Maybe everything is unfamiliar. The territory that you're headed into is like different than anything you've known before. And it involves brightness, and it involves vision and creativity and joy. It's a very joyful card. But there could be a tendency, Capricorn, you're ruled by the planet of Saturn, famously one of my favorite planets, but it can be a difficult one to deal with because it insists that we do everything the right way, cross the T's, dot the I's, follow the rules. And if not, there can certainly be a constraint or a holding back. I always say Saturn can give one a little bit the quality of like Stockholm syndrome after a while, where you're afraid to believe. Because in the past, maybe any time you did, there was some sort of Saturnian lesson attached. Saturn is known to be a malefic planet in astrology, which pisses me off. It's actually very benefic, because if you do it the right way, if you pay attention, equal rewards for equal effort. Saturn demands excellence because excellence is possible. Okay. Oh. On the bottom of the, oh yeah, exactly. On the bottom of the deck, it says, relax the hold of darkness and be at cause. Relax the hold of darkness. That's Saturn energy right there. And I was just saying how it can hold you back until you start to identify with being held back. Okay, apparently I'm going deep. That's how it's going to be today, Capricorn. Actually, let's get you a wisdom of the oracle as well. And for Capricorn, you know what's fascinating? Number 15 is big, bold vision, and shock of the new is number 6. 1 and 5 is 6. And in the tarot, number 6 is the Lover's card. Could be a passionate new situation coming for you. Round and round. This gives me the energy of being stuck in the same old cycle again and again. We pass by, we pass by, we pass by. And that's Saturn too. Saturn is the god of time. So for the past, say, 4 years since 2020, that all-important eclipse season for Cancer and Capricorn, it could feel that you were stuck in some kind of spin cycle of time, and it wouldn't release you. Number 25 with that card. Oh, and then we have soulmates. Yeah, that's what I was picking up because I called out the Lover's card. Penguins mate for life. There could be a soulmate situation that's recently entered your life. All right, let's get into it. Let's get you some astrology. This could be astrological energy in your chart, in a person around you, or just overall influencing the situation. I will say that right now Mercury is also in your sign Capricorn, which as a Cancerian sun, my opposite. I tend to be stumbling over my words right now. Please be patient. We have the progressions or the journey. That's the round and round feel. If we're talking about Pluto, I know I said I wouldn't, but it is still factoring in. If we're talking about Pluto, it's a slow drag because it brings about lasting and abiding change. That transit, though, can again make you feel like you've been stuck in some kind of cycle that you couldn't get out of. But things are progressing. It's finally left your sign. And then we have Libra energy. Last year, the South Node was in Libra. Our South Node has to do with the past, with leaving our comfort zones. And we have shock of the new here. Libra is also Venus energy, though. So it could be this soulmate situation. We have Saturn. Look at Saturn there, your ruler. Once again, I'll point out, though, that Saturn, although it seems like a tough taskmaster, it's because the rewards for the work done are as good as it can get. Interesting. And then we have the 5th house, Leo's house. I called out Leo energy right here. Very bright. This is the house of passion and creativity, sex, joy, adventure, activity. Beautiful. Let's see what's on the bottom. We have the solar flare, activation energy, shock of the new. Wow. Okay. Let's get into the reading with the wild unknown. I'm going to be using the astrology spread. I'll explain it as we go. Let's take a look at the sun. The sun's where your main area of focus is. It's the part of you that you want to amplify. It's what you're showing outward. We have Capricorn energy with the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is somebody who does not waste time or energy or effort or investment, especially time, into anything that's not going to grow over the course of time, right? Saturn energy. King of Pentacles is extremely capable, extremely reliable, and very, very settled. And that's where your focus is right now. So Capricorn, you could be working on your best self, on what you know you can achieve and who you can be. Let's go down to the moon. Cancer's ruler, we have that full moon in Cancer today, also not helping me speak. The moon is what's hidden, can be what's coming through in dreams. The King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So your emotions. The King of Cups is the king of bottomless emotion, especially when the moon is there. It really doesn't get any deeper. But also the king of hidden emotion. As I always say, the kings take the suit they carry very, very seriously. They understand the power and depths of that. King of Cups knows how deep his heart goes. So under the moon it stays. It's hidden. You could be afraid of how you're feeling right now, because you're trying to focus on this King of Pentacles. You're like, no, I got to get to a certain place within me in my life. Stability, all that kind of stuff. Let's take a look at Mercury. Mercury is our communication. It can be our friendships. That was reluctant. It can be our friendships. It could be about work. Mercury. The Queen of Pentacles. Wow. The King and the Queen of Pentacles here. These two create lasting legacy. These are definitely like-minded people, very mature energy. This Queen of Pentacles, again, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, doesn't have to be, could be somebody that you're talking to, that you're having communications with. Let's see. Oftentimes, well, we have soulmates. King and Queen of Pentacles certainly are. But the feelings are being hidden here under the moon. Yeah, Ace of Swords on the bottom. Whenever I'm talking and I see the Ace of Swords, that means what I said is true. King and Queen of Pentacles are soulmates. Let's take a look at Venus. Venus, of course, is love and what we love. It can influence your money as well. The Eight of Swords, yeah, because the King of Cups is underneath of the moon. You don't want to see how you feel or how deep that could possibly go. Capricorn, your opposite being Cancer, internally you have the heart of a Cancerian, which is bottomless. Anyway, the Eight of Swords is a refusal to see. You can see that butterfly there hanging out of the cocoon. It's like already outgrown the transformation. It's already happened. But there's a refusal to want to leave that cocoon because the landscape below looks pretty tough. Look at those swords. Swords are our thoughts. It's your own mind. Okay. Let's take a look at Mars. Mars is action, sexual energy, ambition, Aries ruler, and also right now retrograde in Cancer. Oh, interesting. We have the moon. Now, that takes me down to the moon where the King of Cups is. There could be some kind of mystery in this situation as well. It can point to the necessity to operate from intuition. We'll see as we clarify. Let's take a look at Jupiter. That's Sagittarius' ruler. Jupiter brings about expansion and growth and luck. This is what's waiting to unfold for you. We have the Hierophant. Taurus is major. The Hierophant is commitment, yeah, to another, to a situation, but definitely to ourselves and to what we believe in, where our heart lies, and what's guiding us forward, right from your own intuition, like I said. The Hierophant represents structures like marriage or formalities. So it could be a commitment. I mean, we have soulmates right here. There could be a contract too. We'll see. Let's go down to Saturn, your ruler. Saturn is what holds us back. Could be about lessons that are still unfolding. Justice. Libra's major. Look, we have Justice, or we have Libra up here in the astrology cards. Justice is Venus energy, and it is about karmic rebalancing. These are the rewards, and that's what's interesting underneath of Saturn. Remember when I said Saturn gives you what you deserve? this is what you deserve. And this is what's waiting to unfold. Something that is meant for you, something that's very right for you coming in. It's being held, as I see the 10 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Water energy. Wow. The 10 of Cups is the everything card, whatever fills those cups for you. It deals in the realm of the invisible, though. The emotions, the intuition, creativity, the heart. We have the 5th house here. Okay. Let's start clarifying. I'm actually going to use my brand new deck here. It's called the Naked Heart Tarot. I've not used it yet. I've only spent a little time with it. So let's inaugurate this deck together, Cappy. Let me see this King of Pentacles. We have the Strength card, Leo energy. Isn't that interesting? I feel very strong Leo in this read. Strength card, that represents last year, which was 2024. When we reduce it, we get the number 8. That's the Strength card. And it's all about having the courage and integrity to act to what's true to you. That's coming through so strong in this reading. Last year was all about reconciling with our own hearts and desires. But also, this is you trying to find the courage and the strength to hold on and push through, to reach this King of Pentacles status, which is naturally who you are anyway. And to do what's, like I said, very integrity driven. It's certainly going to require courage for you, though. Let me see the Strength card. Why is the Strength card here for Capricorn? It's the Ace of Swords, because you know the truth. Because you see clearly what you want. We do have this shock of the new, and that's why it requires courage. But also the Ace of Swords is about remaining clear and certain and open to what you know. Can be about communication, though, as well. Let's go down to the King of Cups hidden under the moon. I have a feeling it's interesting, because this Ace of Swords is that black swan. The King of Cups is a black swan. So there's truth about your feelings here. Let's ask, why is the King of Cups underneath the moon? King of Cups. The 7 of Cups, interesting. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. The 7 of Cups is dreams. It's like thinking about all the things that could be possible. This can be about fantasizing. It can be about illusions. Oh, we have another card underneath. I felt that there. Interesting. It's the 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords and 7 of Cups coming out together. The 7 to the 8 of Swords right there. Be careful with the 7 of Swords, Capricorn. Remember what I said about it being our mind? 7 of Swords can be stories that we tell ourselves. It can be mental deception, but also it's about trying to keep a truth from yourself. And we have the Ace of Swords right there. You're trying to hold it back. You're trying to hold it back. 7 of Cups. Maybe there is some kind of confusion for you about your feelings. It is here under the moon, and so is Mars, unable to take action underneath of the moon. Something you're not telling yourself here. Let's try one more. Let me see that 7 of Cups. We have the Sage, which in this deck is the Hierophant. And that's what's waiting to unfold for you. Very interesting. Okay. Let's see this Queen of Pentacles with Mercury. Communications. Again, this could be somebody that you're talking to. And since I see the Soulmates card, the King and the Queen of Pentacles are a natural match. These two are capable of building that Hierophant energy together. The Naked Heart comes out. This is an added card in this deck. And for me, it's like after a completion of a cycle. It's between the end of a cycle in your life and the beginning of a new one. And this is very open, very vulnerable. I was getting that with the shock of the new. This is allowing for a whole new experience to come in. Now, this Queen of Pentacles could be in that energy as well, very open-hearted, could be speaking to you about that. And then we have the Four of Cups. Look at all the water coming through. Four of Cups is a moment of pause and consideration. This could be somebody who's waiting for you to accept an offer with an open heart. Okay? I do sense a hesitancy coming from you, though. Let me see that Four of Cups for Capricorn. We have the Knight of Pentacles. That's your energy. It's very slow, yes, very steady, but also I call it the Knight of Good Intention. This Knight is who becomes the King. And that's what you're working towards. Okay. And maybe that is why the hesitancy, because you're not quite where you want to be yet in life. Let's keep going. Let me see the Eight of Swords. The Nine of Pentacles, earth energy. Again, you're not quite where you want to be in life. The Nine of Pentacles is very self-sufficient. I always say you can get to the nines in tarot by yourself, but the tens, you need another person. We have the King and Queen of these Pentacles on the board here. This is about being able to rely on yourself, having independence, having freedom, operating in the way you want to. And right now, for some reason, that's not going on. We'll see what that's about. Let me see the Nine of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles takes us over to the Hierophant. It's the Ten of Cups. Wow. We already saw that on the bottom of the deck, and here it is in Venus. Now, the Ten of Cups, it's like that's what would make you happy. Once you're able to get to that King of Pentacles status for yourself, then in comes the Ten of Cups, the Everything card. This is what's waiting to unfold for you. But there's a truth. You have to talk about how you feel. You have to go into your heart and ask what it is that you truly want, because that's what makes up the Ten of Cups. It's an energy thing. And I do think it has something to do with freedom and independence for you. Let me see the Moon over in Mars. The Five of Pentacles. Look at all the earth now. We have earth and water almost exclusively coming through in this reading. Let me see one more. And then the Hanged Man. This is about changing your mindset. It's about believing in something that is possible even if you can't see it. The Hanged Man's Pisces energy. Right now, Saturn and Neptune are in Pisces. Saturn's your ruler. And it's about looking at things from a different way, a different angle, flipping your perspective. The Ace of Swords here is asking you to do the same thing, to see clearly from inside your own heart. After all, this moon ties to the moon, and in the moon, we have the King of Cups. Let's have one more. Because the Five of Pentacles can be a feeling of like lack, internal self-doubt, especially when it's under the moon. The Eight of Pentacles. Yeah. So it definitely does. This is all your language coming through in Pentacles. It has to do with your stability and building yourself up to a place where you feel like you're confident and comfortable in your own energy. And until that's the case, you're not going to be able to feel this this Ten of Cups. Okay. Eight of Pentacles is about diligence. It's about putting in the effort and the hard work. But whatever it is that you're doing is leaving you feeling a sense of lack right now. So let's see the Hierophant. This is in Jupiter. This is what's waiting to unfold for you. We also see the Hierophant under the moon. Isn't that interesting? Let me see the Hierophant. The Six of Wands. Is it our first fire card? Yes, it is. We have the Six of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is victory. It's success. It's getting recognition. It's being rewarded. It's actually getting what you want. Let's have one more. Again, I said it could be a contract. But the Six of Wands is victory after some kind of internal battle. Okay. The Four of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. Four of Swords is a time of rest and integration. There's lots of air here. Remember, swords are our thoughts, it's our mind, and this is integrating all of the difficult lessons learned from the past. Whatever heartbreak you've been through, this is transmuting it. And there is a sense of recovery too, but then we get victory. And then I see the Two of Cups, Venus and Cancer energy. That's the soulmate energy that we see coming through. Interesting. Two of Cups is heart to heart and eye to eye. It's I see you and you see me. And there's a pause. But it has something to do with your stability. Okay, let's go to Justice. In Saturn, this is crazy. What you deserve. Exactly. The Wheel of Fortune. Destiny. This is my let go or be dragged card. The Wheel of Fortune brings about change in very monumental ways. And I'm getting that Hanged Man flip in perspective. This Wheel of Fortune represents that for me too. It changes everything. And it's coming in with justice. Interesting. One more on the wheel. It can be about divine timing. We have that round and round energy too. Remember, and it's here under Saturn. So it could, again, feel like you've been trapped on repeat. This has something to do with entering the realm of your heart. And that's the key. And it's interesting for me how the Hierophant, that blackbird, the crow, perched on top of that key. It's in your heart that unlocks the door. Whatever this Five of Pentacles feeling of lack is, it has to do with self-perception. And then we have, what is this? Oh, the Ace of Wands. I love it. Fire energy coming through. The Ace of Wands is the heart opener. It's inspiration. It's passion. It's creativity. And it represents the fifth house, which is what we have right here. So it's about allowing your passion to be accessed. Coming in with the Wheel of Fortune, a brand new beginning. Interesting. Let me grab the pulp for a minute. Okay. Let me see that Seven of Swords under the moon with the Seven of Cups. What's going on here? It's the Strength card again. Leo energy. You have it in the sun and the moon. Strength is the courage I was talking about. And this is about the courage to enter into the depths of you, the realm of your own heart. There's something that you have a lot of love for here, Cappy. King of Cups has a lot of love. And it has to do with the Hierophant. Why are you holding back? Let me see Strength. One more. The Emperor. I had a feeling, because we have three kings out, do we? We see the King of Cups, the King of Pentacles. No, we don't know. We only have two. Okay. The Emperor is all four kings put into one. Father, husband, divine masculine energy. And it is about taking control of your own empire, whatever that is for you, whatever this Ten of Cups is for you. This is about taking control of that energy and moving forward. The Emperor is very much an energy about knowing what you want and going for it. What do we have here? Let me see. Let's see the Naked Heart and the Four of Cups. It's the Queen of Wands. Wow. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Queen of Wands is very, very magnetic, very attractive, and quite magical. Look at that black cat there in this version of the Queen of Cups. Could be somebody who holds a lot of mystery for you as well, but certainly it is somebody that has that you have a lot of attraction for. Queen of Wands is bold. She takes action based on passion. We have the fifth house here as well. So whoever this is trying to inspire you. Let me see the Eight of Swords, Nine of Pentacles in Venus, please. The Six of Pentacles, so much earth energy coming through here. Six of Pentacles is about equal give and take. It can be about an offer. Let me see, Ten of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. One more. Because it feels like you're waiting for something here, and you don't want to look at your heart until you have that in place. That's how it feels. Six of Pentacles. No, it's the Empress. We have the Emperor and the Empress here in the Moon and Venus. That's amazing. Soulmate energy. The Empress is divine feminine, ruled by Venus. We also have Libra out several times. So strong Venus energy coming through. But anyway, of course, the natural match for the Emperor. And with the Six of Pentacles, it can be about working together to create something stable, to create the abundance that you're after. One more. The Three of Cups, yeah, working together in union. Three of Cups is happiness, it's celebrating. It's like, again, getting on the same page and working towards the same goal with each other. Huh. Okay. Let me see strength in the Ace of Swords, particularly, okay. The third time that we see the Hierophant, that's amazing. And also the Star, Aquarius's major arcana. We just had Pluto shift into Aquarius. The Star is about hope and healing. It comes after a tower. You can't get to the Star without a tower. It's the refined wish. So whatever, again, that it is that you've been through, the arrival of the new, boom, and it is intense. Okay. The Star is being very clear about what your wish is, but you are holding back from it. There's the Six of Wands on your mind in the Sun, and it's over here waiting to unfold for you in Jupiter. It's success. Now, Five of Wands, which of course comes first, is about an internal battle within you. It's a crossroads in your own passion. Six of Wands is victory over that. And then comes the Hierophant. Let me see. Let me see the Hanged Man and the Five of Pentacles, please. In Mars. The Wheel of Fortune. Could I make this up? No. 3 different decks. We're getting all of the same cards. This is what you're waiting to take. Okay, so you could be waiting for divine timing. You could be waiting for a reversal in your luck. Something like that. Because we have the wheel down here in Saturn. One more. Destiny. The Hermit. Virgo's major arcana. As much as 2024 reduced equaled number 8, which is the strength, 2025 equals number 9. This is the Hermit. What's calling to your soul? Where does your path lay? What are you being guided towards? Because whatever that is, it has the wheel attached to it. And this is about you working on your own destiny. Let's see the Hierophant waiting to unfold. Let's get one more. The Three of Pentacles, earth energy, so interesting. Because Three of Pentacles is collaboration, and that's what we're looking at over here with Three of Cups as well. Three of Pentacles can be about getting on the same page with somebody else, can be about working together. In fact, in this Three of Pentacles, they're actually drawing a map together of how to get somewhere. This is how we're going to work on it. This are the plans we're going to make. And it is towards some kind of victory here or commitment. Along with that came judgment, Sagittarius and Scorpio energy. Look at the hand reaching up out of the soil. It's giving quite a rebirthing energy for me. But also, with Judgment, it's about deciding to leave the past in the past and rising into a whole new experience, a whole new adventure. One more. Judgment, please. I feel like this has to do with working on something, like actually working on something. Could be with this soulmate energy. Judgment. Just one, please. Look at all the majors coming out. The Hierophant's not going to leave. That's amazing. This can be about inherited family belief systems as well. Possibly that need to be left in the past. And now it's about what you want and who you truly are. Fire energy with the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is passion, it's excitement, it's movement, it's action, it's communication. But right now it is still being held back a little bit because there's this Judgment energy around it. Whatever this situation is, there's a lot of passion and creativity associated. Okay. Let's go down to Saturn. Why is the wheel in Saturn? Because it's being held back. Oh. Okay, do you mind? We have Death and Rebirth, Scorpio's major arcana. Interesting, because that's what I've been talking about this whole time, that transformation that needs to happen. And it has to do with your mindset. It has to do with how you see yourself. Because along with that, the King of Cups. And we have the King of Cups here under the moon, also associated with the Hierophant. What is even going on? Transformation. King of Cups. Let me see the King of Cups. And then we're going to move to some oracles. Again, could I make it up? No way. Whole other deck. Two of Cups. That's amazing. So it definitely has something here. The Sun is our key. Your focus. The King of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Swords and the Strength card. A truth. A certainty. Either you need to speak or you need to admit within you. Let me get one more on that. What is the Ace of Swords? What's the truth? Because that's the sword that's going to free Venus over here. The Two of Wands and the Chariot, Cancer's major arcana. The Two of Wands is the path unfolding. It's what comes next for you. Incidentally, the Chariot is driven by the Emperor. The Emperor takes control of the situation. The Chariot represents our life, and it heads in the direction of victory, which is what's waiting to unfold for you as well. Amazing. That's over here in Saturn with the Six of Wands. We've seen that twice too. Okay, let's get to the blue deck for you. For Capricorn, what do we have? Attachment. See, so what is it that you got to get free of? I think it's attachment to a certain way of thinking, a certain way of seeing, because the Hanged Man is here, and that's a flip in perspective. Seeing yourself a different way. You know, with the Four of Swords here and the Hermit and the Hanged Man too, there could be some kind of spiritual awakening occurring for you right now. We have the seventh chakra. That's the crown chakra. Intuition. And then we have rest and rejuvenate, the Four of Swords. You're being guided here, Capricorn. Door to personal healing and happiness. The door. And I said the Hierophant is the key. Remember? And personal healing and happiness. 10 of Cups. I see the throat chakra here and the Ace of Swords, what you're holding back. You need to talk about it doesn't even have to be to anybody, within your own heart. You need to have that conversation about what you feel. That's what's going to free you. Anxiety, 8 of Swords. Let's have one more. There is an anxiousness, like I said. Maybe it's that Saturn feeling of no. Every time I believe in something, I get yanked back. But this is a whole new world you're dealing in. And then we have appreciation. That's beautiful with that 10 of Cups, 2 of Cups, soulmate energy. Let's do one more. And then blossoming abundance. There it is. That's incredible. This is about working in collaboration to get to where you want to go. It is about allowing for partnership. We have the 2 of Cups waiting to unfold here. Down in Saturn, it's being held back, destiny right now. Because it just simply is about shifting your mindset just a little bit. And going into that King of Cups energy, which you naturally have. Water's your opposite element. Going into that King of Cups energy and embracing how you feel and understanding the power of what that can create. That's why blossoming abundance is coming out. Okay, let's do a romance angel. We do have soulmates on the board. For Capricorn. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Yeah. Soulmate energy. And we have you putting in a lot of work over here. And as I mentioned, you're being guided. You're being guided by the moon. Strong water energy. You could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal from the past, you experience more joy or more love in your present moment. Release and heal from the past. We have that card about attachment. And we also have the key and the sword that can free you from that. It all has to do with perception and mindset. One more. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Whether that conversation is within you or with somebody else, Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, that's the overall energy here. And then on the bottom we have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. We saw the Wheel of Fortune a couple of times, right? Including waiting to unfold with Saturn down here. It was about doing the process in the last 4 years of getting to where you are now. And then in come the rewards. We saw the Hierophant 3 times. It's amazing. All right, let's get you some talisman. Consider these to be like power words that you can take away from the reading with you, Capricorn, if they resonate. Much like the whole reading. Okay. Success. Look at the star. Blossoming abundance. Eternal charisma. No. This card's been haunting my table for months every time I use the talisman. But this is the flame that never dies. We have soulmate energy. Could be the flame within you as well. And then we have knowledge. What you've learned, what Saturn has taught you over the past 16 years, but definitely the past 4 to 5 years. Let's do one more. Okay. And then leadership. The Emperor, taking the lead in your own life. That's what the Emperor does, and that's also why we have the Chariot out here. Let's get you one moon card because we're dealing with an incredibly powerful full moon here for Capricorn. Last quarter moon in Leo. Lighten up. Whoa. I was getting a lot of that with shock of the new and big, bold vision. How about one more? Enjoy the moment. We got that in the cards too. Okay, we have work through your feelings. Exactly. Last quarter moon in Aries. That's why the King of Cups is under here. And then new moon in Virgo, the Hermit. Trust all will be well. Very appropriate. All right, Cappy, let's close this reading for you with a couple of cards from the Lover's Oracle. As always, these can come out as advice, so please take it only as it resonates for you. Let's see what we have for Capricorn. Romance. Cupid's arrow strikes. Big time. In fact, 8 of Cupid's arrows struck. Look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. It's the shock of the new. Oh my gosh. Sometimes tarot, all the time, it's just amazing, you guys. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. We do have a lot of transformational energy here. Now, whether this is between you and this person, or you and the people around you, however that plays out. And one more for Capricorn. Balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges you. We have the Emperor and the Empress, and we have the shock of the new. So it could be a bit of an adjustment time for you, especially since I see all this water on the table, entering into a whole different realm. All right, Capricorn, that's what I have for you guys. I hope it helped in some way. I hope it resonated in some way. I love you guys very much, Capricorn. Happy full moon. Happy new world, my friends. Namaste.